Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do a spin for that. Oh yeah. What's up, dreamers? I'm Bryce from Midnight Notion, and this is the Rocker Review. Born for This, the final track off of Paramore's album Riot. I know that there is a bonus track of Misery Business Acoustic, so we will get to that. I will review it, but I won't be scoring it the same way. But today we're focusing on Born for This, and I'm going to be ranking it, as usual, with the following criteria: structure, flow, melody, engagement, and lyrics. Each category is a 0 to 4 scale, with 0 being not for me, 2 being the standard, and 4 being great. Again, these numbers mean absolutely nothing. I'm just ranking my favorite song. I want to find out where this lands on the record for me in the top 10 list. Will it be number 1, number 11? Will it be somewhere in the middle? Let's find out together, and make sure you play along because it's super fun to do this. Well, at least I think so. Maybe you don't think so, but I think it is. So try it out. I encourage you. Hit that subscribe button while you're here. It's free. It's easy. It's simple. It's just one little red button. It's so simple. And then check out my music. Midnight Notion is the band. The music is available wherever you get your music online. I would greatly appreciate the Spotify follows and the plays, and you know how to do the thing. Let's give some plays to Paramore. I like the guitar has sort of like a pitch shifter on it. I don't think they're playing that how wherever they're at on the neck is lower than it sounds, and the guitar pedal that they're using is shifting it up an octave or two, so it sounds like a high part, but it's played a little bit lower than it is. But cool sound. We got the the lead guitar is doing that riff, and then the rest of it's just strumming through, and then a fun pattern on the drums. The snare is not hitting 2 and 4 every time. It's 2, and then it's 4. It's the and of 4, I think, and then it's 2 and 4 the second time through. So boo boo ka boo 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 ka boo ka boo boo ka, something like that. Very fun pattern so far. Let's get into the song. Yeah. Yeah. Chanting. Oh, I was waiting for another chant there. Okay, I want to break down what I'm hearing so far. That stop was really incredible. Instead of coming into the verse and hitting the 1 on the drums, pa, they just full on stop, and it's just that one guitar, and it's sort of echoey in the background. It could be a delay, it could be strummed this way, but very staccato hits. Then when the drums and the bass come in, the bass has that real thick low, and then it's just that's it. That's all they hit. Right? And when they do that, you'd think that the rhythm guitar would also do that, but it's gone. It's not even there at all. It might even be mirroring the same thing that the lead guitar is playing, but it's very cool that it's just very empty. It's very moody. It gives that bass time to shine. We've been looking for the bass on the whole record. It's been very in unison with what the guitars have been playing for a lot of these songs. I haven't even noticed it in most of the record. And finally, we're hearing some bass. Finally! Oh, misery comes crawling. Oh, my way, hey. With your faith, you'll trigger a landslide. You kill off this common sense of mine. It takes acquired minds. Pre-chorus. Drum roll. To taste this wine. Get down it with your eyes. So we don't need the headlines. We don't need the headlines. We just want. What is happening there? That was so cool. We had a drum roll, and then we had that classic ba 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 ba. We heard that in another song. I like that pattern. It's classic pattern. But then they do it twice. They do the same hits again, and then this pause. It sounds like it's on like a what's it called? A phonograph? The old record players, the old like with the golden like top. I'm young. Don't worry about it. You record engineer people, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter if I forget the words. All I'm saying is it's got a cool vibe to it. It's got that kind of gritty sort of old school record player vibe to it. It's all just gone and back and small. I gotta hear this again. It's so cool to have the ringing out of the toms. You can hear the reverb kind of continue through, but then it cuts to that small sort of record player vibe to it. But you can hear the drums in the background of that. There's still sort of a playing in the background, but they're super compressed and they feel like they're on that. But then we hear the drum fill, ba-doom, it comes in again, and then we still have the smallness, that big and small, that contradiction, that juxtaposition, it just feels so cool. I like that. That feels awesome. I wish I know those chants. Nice bass. You'll trigger a landslide to kill off their finite state of mind. It takes I think the biggest note that I have for this song, not a negative note, I love this song so far. I think as a fan of the song, you're all probably singing those chanting parts loud and proud. I could see the audience at a Paramore show just ba 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 da ba. But right now they haven't been the same enough times for me to feel like I can sing along. As a first-time listener, the engagement is down because I see everybody else chanting and I don't know what I'm supposed to say. They didn't yet teach me what I'm supposed to say. So right now I'm feeling a little bit like I'm not allowed to participate until I've done my research. And that sucks because the energy is all there. I really want to play along. I really want to sing along. So if I could have any note on this, if you want to get your crowd engaged and singing along on the first time through, repetition is a very good way to do it. The repetition isn't here. I feel the order. I feel that there is chanting. I know that it's supposed to be there. So there's the interest is there, but the lesson hasn't been learned yet. So I don't know what I can sing. Fortunately, the upside is that the chorus seemed pretty simple. I think I can sing along the second time. I'm going to try. It seemed like it was simple enough. But that's my only note so far. I really want to sing those full crowd chants. You can hear that group, the whole band. Maybe they brought in other people to sing with it too. I can feel that energy, and I want to join in. Live. I got it. Okay, I'm picking up. Ooh, half chorus. And just the what a great way to come out of a chorus, a great way to transition anything. We're playing, everybody stops, it's just the drums continuing the beat we had from earlier, and then we'll go into the main riff or the intro riff or whatever we're going into. Let's hear it one more time. Drum roll again. again. Do it again. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, the chord. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do a spin for that. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm having fun. It feels like there's a chord change. There's so much to listen to. There's so much to pay attention to. I'm paying attention to the drums because that's where my heart goes. But there's so much going on with the guitars and the basses and the vocals. I'm having a good time. I'm so thankful. What did I say before? You saw it. I wanted more repetition. Play the tape back. If you want to get your crowd engaged and singing along on the first time through, repetition is a very good way to do it. That's my only note so far. I really want to sing those full crowd chants. I can feel that energy and I want to join in. And now, guess what? This bridge section, we get more repetition. I finally get to sing along. And then we have this change. There's something about that stop at the very beginning of this final chorus with that guitar playing really high, just when it comes down and the full band comes in, it feels anthematic. It feels almost like there's been a chord change. It may not have changed at all. It may be the same as it's been for the whole song, but something feels more positive about this final chorus. And a round of applause. I am grooving, I'm vibing, I am enjoying the hell out of this. Let's listen to it again. Yeah, I have to say that would be a great way to end a concert, but it would also be a great way to get an encore. If you got everybody singing this song, you walk off the stage, they're gonna want more. They're definitely gonna want more. You know why? Because they were born for this. Let's give this song some points. Here we go. Structure. We have verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Then we have a bridge that's got kind of an odd form. It's not exact. There's like a build-up, and then there's a sing-along, and then there's a build-up and a double-length sing-along. So it's kind of a unique bridge. And then we have a final chorus, and then we have a bridge. Again, we repeat the bridge as the outro. So we're changing the structure more than just the bass line. So that goes up. But more than just the actual written structure of the song is the recording structure. There's a lot of fun elements in this song. Sound effects, pedals that are unique to this song. The rest of the record didn't have a whole lot of like wah guitar. Maybe there were some delays and reverbs and choruses or whatever. But as far as like using that high octave pedal for the lead, and then we have some weird effects that sound like an old recording, an old record player. There's a lot of cool structural elements thrown throughout the song. And then on top of that, we also have sing-along bits, not as engagement, but as a recording form that still fits in structure. They brought in more people to build the structure of the song from a recording side. So structurally sound, there's a lot of interesting things. It's moving, it's grooving, it's vibing, it's changing. I love the song a whole lot. So structure, it's a 4. Flow. I already kind of said it a little bit in the structure, but I love the groove of this song. It just goes hard. There's just such it's so fun. It's so fun to listen to. I was banging my head from that very first, very beginning. I love the dropout and then the drums and then the big, I can't even put words to it because I'm so excited about the flow. Never at any point did I feel like I was robbed of anything. I felt like everything paid off. And when it didn't go the way I anticipated, I went, oh, this is fun, rather than, oh, that was weird. And that's the difference. Is I'm really into it, and I'm bobbing my head all the way through. Yes, but there are so many cool stops. And then with the stop, we have a ring out of the toms, and we have the sound effects in the background. A lot of really cool stuff going on. And then we have this halftime vibe that it feels very. What's the name of the band? The Pretty Reckless. It feels like Heaven Knows by the Pretty Reckless. Whoa, heaven knows we belong way down below. That sort of vibe. Boom. The big thunderous drums with the full sing along with a whole big group of people. That vibe I keep saying vibe over and over because I'm vibing. I love it so much. I can't say anything more. It's a 4. Melody. Once again, the bass, the guitars, the drums, the vocals, they're all working together. My favorite part of this entire song has to be that final chorus when Haley hits the high note. Every single time through the chorus, everybody sing. Everybody sing. She's always hitting this down, but on that final chorus, we get the anthematic rise. Everybody sing, and it just matches. It gives kind of a positive major feel to the chords that the instruments are playing, and it just makes you feel like, oh, hey, this thing is actually working. We're going up. We're rising above. We're rioting, and it's paying off. And that's what I really love. This song is going to stick in my head for a while. I like what I'm hearing. A lot of it is because of the engagement. We'll get to it, but because I felt like I was part of the song, it's going to stick in my head. The guitars, the bass, the drums, everything is very well crafted. I'm giving this one a 4. Engagement. Is it going to be any surprise what I'm going to give this song? I asked for it in the beginning half of the song, and they gave it to me at the end. I was so happy to be able to sing along all together now with everybody included. That is true engagement. You taught me that there was going to be chanting. I wanted to get involved. I wasn't able to. And then you literally said, sing it with me now, go. And I got to sing along with you. And it was like, oh, yes, this is what I want. So from the engagement of bobbing heads to the engagement of singing along to the engagement of knowing that if I go study the verse lyrics, I will have a part waiting for me at the live show. This song is really asking for a full room to sing along loud and proud. I'm ready to do it. Let's give this one a 4. Lyrics, let's take a look at them, shall we? Oh no, I just keep on falling, back to the same old. I've been there, buddy. I know what you're talking about. Living the same old, every day is the same, it sucks. And where is hope when misery comes crawling? Nobody knows. Misery comes in and you can't get anything, nothing is right. With your fate, you'll trigger a landslide. Victory. Ooh, wait a second. Maybe something you did and said or whatever accomplished, maybe by really, really believing in it, even after you die, others will follow in your footsteps, and that landslide triggers a victory. Maybe that's part of it, or maybe this is more somber. I don't know. But kill off this common sense of mine rings true, because for me, I believe that common sense with quotes, tends to stop us from doing things or achieving things or rising above adversity. And I think that that's a really interesting thing to note. Sometimes the universe wants you to just go do the thing. And you keep telling yourself, I can't do the thing because I don't have money, because I don't have time, because I don't have the skills. You literally can do all of the things. We have the internet now. You can just research your way up the ranks. You can get any job you want to if you just apply yourself to it. It's hard. There are different hurdles for different people, but there are possibilities out there. And a lot of times the reason you're not getting them is because you're stopping yourself from getting them. You're telling yourself, but. Get rid of all the buts and just rise above, kill off that common sense and go do the thing. Go riot. It takes acquired minds to taste this wine. I like the repetition there. Taste. Really emphasizing what's happening here. It takes acquired minds to taste the wine. That's kind of just saying that not everybody is able to see things this way. Very true. Some people just lock themselves into what we call static belief systems, or I think there's another word for it. Lack of, what is it? There's a growth mindset and there's a static mindset. And static means you're unchanging. Everything is the way it is. Nothing changes. Nothing needs to change. We do it the way we've always done it. That that sort of mindset isn't going to get you very far. It's going to keep you in that same path every single day. These are the people who are going to be complaining, oh, so back to the grind, same old, oh, every day, work, 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 work. Yeah, you can get around that if you learn how to grow that mind. And so this is really calling some really, really brilliant truths into existence. I like it. I really, really believe in these words. I like what they're saying. We don't need the headlines. We just want the airwaves back. We want the airwaves back. What is this saying? We want to have our voices heard. This could be a millions of different things. I mean, it could say so much. But the most important thing to me about this song lyrically is the chorus. Everybody sing like it's the last song you'll ever sing. Put everything into it. Tell me, do you feel the pressure now? Everybody live like it's the last day you will ever see. Tell me, do you feel the pressure now? I feel the pressure, Haley. I really do. I like this. Everybody sing. Just sing with everything you've got. And that could be both literally singing, or it could be, riot. It could be like, stand up for what you believe in and say it with conviction. Really believe it. And if it's the last day, it's the last day. But don't leave your last day as if you were just wasting away. Like, go out and make something happen. This is an anthematic, like, rise to power, rise to action, go get your dreams. It feels really good to even just think about these things. This song has a lot of that themes. We have the second verse. It kind of refers to the first verse again, because the pre-chorus is very similar. It takes acquired minds, yada, yada. We don't meet the headlines. So we don't need the headlines in the first pre-chorus, and it's we don't meet the headlines in the second one. Very interesting, a little bit different. We don't want your headlines, right? The first time is we don't need the headlines. The second time is we don't want your headlines. So it's a different words a little bit in the second pre-chorus, but it's kind of learning as we go through the song. At the beginning, we're like, we don't need them. We don't need them. Now we actively don't want them. Go away headlines. We're going to make our own headlines, our own airwaves, our own songs. We're going to sing them like it's the last song we've ever sang. And then, of course, my favorite bit, we were born for this. We were born for this. We're going to make it happen. We're destined. We're going to take it. We're going to take it. This is really great. I like what the song is saying. I think that there's a lot of songs that the content is love and the content is hate, and there's kind of political content, and there's thematic stuff. And this song is calling to something that's important to me. I think it's important for people to open up their minds as wide as they possibly can, to consider other experiences in the world, to learn and grow, to get new activities in your schedule and learn new skills. And with all of that together, you start seeing different things in the world, right? If you take a graphic designer to the most boring place in the world, they will point out the things that are really interesting to them. And then you take a bug expert and you take them and they'll be like, look at all these interesting bugs. And then, every single person who is really into one particular thing can show you what's beautiful about that thing. Like I'm trying to do with music. I'm trying to share that with you, but I'm also interested in video editing, and I'm also interested in The Legend of Zelda. There's a lot of different interests that I have, and I like to share those with you. You might have interests that I've never even heard of before. When you share them with me, my brain grows a little bit and my life becomes more interesting. And so the more we go out and we experiment, we learn and we grow, the better life becomes. Sometimes it becomes a little bit worse. You get to see the ugliness of the world, but for the most part, it gets more interesting. And I think that makes life even easier to live. So well done on this song. It's a theme I really like. The lyrics fit for me. There's a lot of repetition in there, so I can sing along. I like it. I don't have any complaints. There's nothing I can say bad about this song. So here we go. It's a 4. And so Born for This gets a grand total of 20 points. Woohoo! It's the first perfect song on the record, and it's the last song on the record, except for the bonus track. So what a wonderful way to end the record. I'm really happy about this song. I would definitely cover this someday. Maybe you could come to the show and see that song, and you could sing along with me in the band. But that's what I have to say about this song. Let's see where it lands on the top 10 list. No surprise here. It's in first place. I like that the record ended with my favorite song. In second, tied in second, rather, we have That's What You Get and Crush, Crush, Crush. In fourth place, we have For a Pessimist, I'm Pretty Optimistic. In fifth place, Fences. Sixth place, Let the Flames Begin. Tied in seventh is When It Rains and Miracle. And tied in ninth is Hallelujah and Misery Business. We Are Broken sadly didn't make the top 10, so sorry for that song, but the rest of the record really rocks, and that's my top 10. So now it's your turn in the comments below. Tell me what score you gave this song. Be nice. I know it's a perfect score, and maybe you don't agree. That's okay. You're entitled to your opinions. I'm entitled to mine. Let's share rather than argue, okay? So tell me in the comments below what score you gave this song, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. There's one more song. I'm going to listen to Misery Business. I'm not going to give it a score because we've already scored it on this album, but I am going to listen to it just for you. And then we'll be moving on to some random local band. I'm going to be sharing a favorite album from the local scene that I really like. So I hope you'll stay for that. So hit that subscribe button. It's free. And make sure to check out my music. Midnight Notion is available wherever you get your music online. I would really appreciate all the streams for my latest record, Somewhere in Dreamworld. Came out in 2019 and it's still pretty awesome. So I would appreciate those streams just as much as I appreciate you, because yes, you're pretty dang awesome. I'll see you here on the next video. Thanks for watching. You rock.